Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, millions on the road for the Thanksgiving holiday. The two biggest concerns other than heavy traffic.
Plus, federal charges after an acquittal in a 2019 murder. How one Roanoke man's own words led to the arrest. And taking action against vaccine mandates.
It's a choice that we should respect. Each person should be able to make for themselves.
Why one congressman believes it's making it harder for our economy to recover.
But first, we are following breaking news tonight out of southwest Roanoke, where there is a heavy police presence near a complex off Queen Anne Drive. That's not far from the Bennington Food Lion.
Crime scene tape just went up and several police cars are on the scene right now. We're working to learn more, so please stay with us on air and online for the latest updates.
And good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Brittany McGraw.
I'm John Carlin. Pain at the pump for those traveling by car this Thanksgiving.
Gas prices are the highest they've been in nearly a decade, and although President Joe Biden took steps to ease the costs, it will take time and it may not last long.
10 News reporter McKinley Struther tonight working for you. He's live in Roanoke on what this means for your wallet. McKinley?
Well, John, it means that relief is coming for all of us, and it's something we can appreciate, especially with gas prices reaching levels many of us have never experienced. You can really ask our friends out west, and they'll tell you all about that. However, some are questioning tonight if this was the cost-saving savior that we actually needed.
High gas prices. This is a problem.
No doubt, says Christopher Boyd. He spent $55 today and wasn't even on E. Long gone are those days of much cheaper gas.
Yeah, I miss those days.
You're not the only one.
For example, in California today, almost $8 a gallon in some areas for premium.
It's not that high here at home, but it's still putting a big dent in the pockets of drivers.
I cannot afford to fill up this car. When I get to half, I immediately try to get it back up.
Cassandra Lewis describes herself as a senior citizen on fixed income. She put $15 in on Monday and was back again today for another $15 fill-up. Let's see where it gets you. Did it get you to full?
No, not all the way to full.
Just like most things, the supply chain shortages are increasing the price of everything, including gas. A year ago, crude oil was $40 a barrel. Today, it's up to about $80 a barrel.
While our combined actions will not solve the problem of high gas prices overnight, it will make a difference.
President Joe Biden is lifting the lid on 50 million barrels of oil from the reserve to bring relief.
It'll put a Band-Aid on things just for the holidays.
It's not something that happens every day or every year.
Michael O'Connor is the man in charge of the Virginia Petroleum and Convenience Marketers Association.
That's minimally helpful, but considering that consumption in the country is about 19 million, we're looking at about 3 days.
But as the holidays near, some are taking help wherever they can.
Every week, every month, there's always something new.
It does always seem to be something, doesn't it? Back out here live, AAA says on average across the state we're paying $3.25 per gallon. O'Connor says we'll all need to pack our patience as that incoming relief will take some time to reach the gas stations in our neighborhoods. We're live in Roanoke this evening. I'm McKinley Struther, 10 News, working for you.
Thanksgiving Eve is one of the most dangerous days of the year on Virginia roadways. That's because many people go out drinking to celebrate the holiday. Last year, state police charged 67 people with DUIs and saw a dozen deadly crashes.
Make sure you're more of a defense than an offense when you're driving out here. Unfortunately, in holidays, there also comes the intoxicated drivers out there. So please buckle up. Please make sure your children are buckled up and to get to your destination safe and be able to come home safe.
State police will be increasing patrols through Sunday. Last year, troopers cited 4,930 speeders and a little more than 1,700 reckless drivers over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. 67 were charged with DUI, while close to 500 received tickets for seatbelt violations.
All right, everybody out there driving, let's turn to the forecast, and we are tracking actually a brief holiday warm-up.
Meteorologist Delaney Worden is here to show us what to expect this week.
It's going to be feeling fantastic tomorrow. A cold start, definitely. We are going to be in the 30s, but in the afternoon, 60s for us. That's going to be fantastic and certainly warmer than we were for today. We are currently sitting at 43 degrees over in Blacksburg. The winds have picked up just a little bit, nothing too crazy. However, it is causing that 43 degrees to feel more like 39. We are seeing a little bit more cloud cover moving in. This is ahead of that next cold front that won't move through until later on within the next 24 to 48 hours. But at this point, we're looking at mostly 40s across our region. Some upper 30s already for Martinsville, Smith Mountain Lake, along with Danville. In fact, even Lynchburg sitting at 38 degrees here in Rona. We're actually one of the warmer spots at 44. If you're heading out the door here over the next few hours, our temperatures are going to be slow to drop as we do bring in just a little bit more cloud cover. We're looking at the upper 30s around 8, and then by 9 we are in the mid 30s. Not as cold tonight, but still chilly out there. We'll take a closer look at that, plus our next cold front that's coming up. John.
Thank you, Delaney. Well, a woman is dead and her son is in jail after a shooting in Pulaski County. Deputies arrested 28-year-old William Griffith for second-degree murder overnight. This comes after Deborah Griffith was found dead inside a house on Shepherd Drive in Dublin. Prosecutors say the 58-year-old worked for the school district.
Too close to home. That's what people living in a Lynchburg neighborhood are saying after waking up to find police surrounding their homes. Just before 1 this morning, officers were called to the intersection of Atherholt Road and Thompson Drive for a hit-and-run crash. It turned out the driver had been shot and seriously hurt earlier on Floyd Street. Police are still looking for a suspect, and that has some neighbors on edge.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just had a newborn child. You know, walk across the street, get shot. It's ridiculous.
This time of year, it's just crazy. There's no sense in it.
Police say a home and a vehicle were also hit by gunfire.
A Roanoke man acquitted in the murder of a high school student last month is now back behind bars because of his testimony in court. Prosecutors arrested DeMarcus Glenn on federal gun charges after he admitted bringing a gun to a drug deal during the trial. You might remember 16-year-old Tyler Palumbo was gunned down on Denniston Avenue back in 2019. Glenn claimed that it was an act of self-defense, and a jury found him not guilty of all charges.
3 men are facing life in prison for the deadly shooting of Ahmaud Arbery. A jury in Georgia handed down guilty verdicts against Travis McMichael and his father Gregory, along with their neighbor William Bryan this afternoon. Arbery was chased down and killed by the men while out for a jog last year.
Vaccine mandates set by the president have some Virginia legislators worried that it could worsen staffing shortages and some supply chain issues. 10 News reporter Annie Schroeder working for you tonight to break down where politicians on both sides stand on the issue.
Companies with more than 100 employees have just over a month to meet President Biden's new COVID-19 vaccine requirement.
If you want to work with the federal government and do business with us, get vaccinated. This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you.
But Virginia Congressman Ben Cline is fighting the proposed mandate, saying it could add to many labor problems already seen across the U.S.
I've been traveling around to manufacturers all around the area, and that's the first thing they say is we're having trouble getting employees, and these mandates will have us lose employees at a critical time.
On the state level, Governor-elect Glenn Youngkin is promising to reverse a requirement set by the Northam administration requiring the shot for state employees.
I will not mandate the vaccine, and I believe that we should not have government mandates. I don't believe that people should get fired from their jobs for not getting the vaccine.
Northam says he has shared his thoughts with Youngkin regarding the pandemic.
We've had some great discussions with Governor-elect Youngkin, and I've impressed to him, and I think others have too, that this pandemic is serious.
While employees who choose not to get the shot could still undergo weekly testing if they don't follow the mandate, some still worry about the long-term impacts that could come with the change.
Businesses are just struggling to get back on their feet, and they're having a hard time getting employees. To put businesses at the risk of having to lose a quarter or a third of their employees, it might just be enough to put them under.
Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
Preparing a Thanksgiving meal for dozens of wild animals, the unique guest list you'll find at one nonprofit.
Now look at those guys and these two. Hundreds will soon be hitting the slopes at Snowshoe. The two things to keep in mind if you're visiting the popular winter destination.
Snowshoe is gearing up for a busy season. Dozens of employees and pass holders were out on the slopes today ahead of the official opening tomorrow.
Although there are a limited number of trails right now, there will be more opportunities for winter activities as the temperatures continue to drop.
It has not been the coldest November of all time. Not the warmest either. It hasn't been the coldest November ever. And, there was, with the recent upgrades to our snowmaking system, if not for that, we might not have been opening by Thanksgiving this year. So our snowmakers are second to none.
And they really do have good ones there. It's also recommended that you buy your lift tickets in advance, as those tickets could sell out on some of the more popular days because of limited capacity.
The ski and snowboard season in West Virginia traditionally runs through March.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
For some of us this evening, temperatures dropping quickly, others seeing a slower process. Here in Roanoke, we are still sitting at 44 degrees, whereas back towards Martinsville, along with Lynchburg, already into the upper 30s. As we go throughout the next few hours, temperatures are going to be fairly slow to drop. We're seeing a little bit more cloud cover this evening than we did throughout much of the day because of our cold front. It's still well off to our west, but it has quite a bit of cloud cover associated with it. By 10 p.m., we are looking at temperatures right at freezing. We will continue to watch those temperatures dropping a little bit more into the overnight hours, but for the most part, we are not nearly as cold as what we started our day off with today. We are seeing some upper 20s out there and also some of those lower 30s, pretty much the entire region looking to be below freezing. But again, not seeing all of us in the 20s, and our winds are certainly going to be much calmer, meaning it's not going to cause those temperatures to feel any colder. Now, throughout the day tomorrow, we are starting off very chilly. A lot of us, again, in the 30s, some 20s out there, 35 degrees right around 8 a.m. By 11, we're already 20 degrees warmer than that, reaching eventually in the afternoon to the low to mid 60s, especially for those of us along and east of the Parkway. Not only that, but we'll see a little bit more sunshine as we head into the afternoon. As for the rest of the region, yes, there will be some upper 50s throughout the New River Valley, 58 for Pulaski along with Floyd, a little bit cooler back towards Wytheville at 56 degrees. You head towards Lynchburg, you'll eventually reach 63. So pretty similar to what we're seeing here in the Roanoke Valley. Satellite or radar here at home has been quiet throughout the day today. Again, those winds have been calm. That's been a nice relief for us. And there's that next cold front. Again, it's still well off to our west, but look at all of this cloud cover that's associated with that. That's why we're going to continue to see that as we head into tomorrow. So that cold front is off to our west even in the evening hours, but then we head into the overnight Thursday and into Friday, and that cold front is going to be pushing through. It brings the potential for rain, but most of that rain is overnight. You may still be sleeping even when that rain is moving through. But along with that, because of the timing of this cold front, a lot of us are going to experience our high temperature on Friday right around midnight and cooling down from there. We're going to bring in that colder Canadian air, along with that some stronger wind gusts. So for your Black Friday, temperatures for several hours throughout the day, mostly going to be into the low to mid 40s. We're seeing more sunshine heading into the afternoon, but also taking note that those gusty winds are going to cause those 40s to feel even colder. We're talking about wind gusts 30 to maybe 35 miles per hour as we go throughout the day. So 3-day zone forecast. Our temperatures are nice tomorrow, but even cooler by Friday. We'll slowly start to warm back up from there. However, that is short-lived. We will briefly reach into the upper 40s on Monday with quite a bit of cloud cover. However, even by Tuesday of next week, mid-50s once again with a lot of sunshine. Abby?
All right, we'll hear from the UVA players on how they feel about trying to reclaim the Commonwealth Cup. And in today's region finals preview, we'll hear what keyed the Lord Botetourt midseason turnaround next in sports. The Radford men are leading, the Highlanders women victorious, Virginia Tech men playing tonight in Brooklyn, and Aaron Rodgers says he has a toe fracture that is not COVID toe.